Hello, this is Jake Thorup with TVS Pro, and today we're going to be going over the results of the 2015 camera comparison seminar put on by TV specialists. The first thing we will be looking at today is a skew comparison between three different cameras that have different sensors in them. The first camera we will be looking at is the Canon 1DC. This has a traditional CMOS sensor inside of it and can produce an internal recording of 4K. So we're just showing you a still frame. At the seminar we had a mini drone fly back and forth and we had camera operators chase it across the room. And then we had some vertical poles in the background that would provide us a reference for how much skew is going on. So these images are blurred, but what we're looking at is the poles in the background. So as you can see in this one, the pole is at quite the angle. And so what we're going to be using for reference is actually the Blackmagic production camera because it has a CCD chip. It's also known as a global shutter. So it's sampling different than the CMOS chips, which is what you see in most cameras these days. So looking at a comparison here between the two cameras, you can see that the Blackmagic camera keeps all of our vertical lines very vertical. And the 1DC, as you can see, this tripod was leveled and everything was how it was supposed to be, but it has a very definite angle on it. The next camera we're looking at here is the Sony FS7, and this is a step below the Sony's F55 and F5 line, but the sensor inside of it, though it's a CMOS sensor, we are kind of considering this a halfway point between a full global shutter and a traditional CMOS chip. It does a better job than your traditional CMOS chip, but it's still not doing as good of a job as a global shutter. So let's go ahead and look at those here. So just to recap, what we're looking at here is the vertical straightness of the poles. So you can see here on the 1DC and the FS7, there's a little bit of an angle. That's the skew from the CMOS chips. And then the Blackmagic production camera is very straight, and the verticals are straight up and down. And that is because we are dealing with two different types of sensors, a CCD with a global shutter and a CMOS chip with a rolling shutter. Thanks for watching.